Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family, because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
Welcome back to Update X24H, where we bring you the most captivating moments from the entertainment world. Today, we are taking you straight to the edge of absolute terror and unexpected comedy, featuring the one and only Liu Yuning as he faces his ultimate nightmare, accidentally turning a terrifying high-altitude challenge into pure entertainment gold. Imagine standing thousands of feet in the air at Queenstown, New Zealand, surrounded by breathtaking landscapes that quickly fade into the background the moment you step onto a bungee jumping platform. For millions of fans worldwide, Liu Yuning is known as the embodiment of effortless cool, a towering star who commands the screen with absolute confidence. But tonight, beneath the bright lights of the reality show Fresher, the superstar armor completely melted away, revealing a wonderfully authentic side of him that we rarely get to witness. Stepping up to the terrifying edge, he openly admitted to the camera and his fellow cast members that heights were his absolute kryptonite. His voice carried a trace of genuine vulnerability, reminding us all that even the brightest stars have personal boundaries and fears they cannot simply wish away. Standing right beside him was Naiwen, whose own internal battle was vividly written across his face. Despite being fully strapped into state-of-the-art safety gear, his hands shook uncontrollably as the countdown clock ticked down every precious second. What followed next was a masterclass in unscripted comedy that no Hollywood writer could have ever scripted. In a moment of pure, raw panic, Liu Yuning made a sudden, desperate movement to steady his own racing heart, completely unaware of how close he was to Naiwen. Without a single second to think, Naiwen let out a legendary shriek, shouting that he was scared to death. The absolute irony of the situation struck instantly, like lightning. The man who looked the most terrified on the entire platform had somehow managed to become the ultimate jump scare for his own companion. Social media erupted within minutes, with fans flooding platforms like Weibo and YouTube with hilarious memes, pointing out that while Liu Yuning was conquering his own fears, poorly Naiwen suffered collateral emotional damage instead. This brilliantly highlights a fascinating psychological truth about how humans cope with extreme stress. When our nervous system is flooded with adrenaline, our perception narrows, and our defensive instincts take over. In high-pressure environments like extreme sports tourism, the brain treats perceived fatal heights as an immediate physical threat, triggering the classic fight-or-flight response. For public figures, maintaining composure under intense public scrutiny is an exhausting daily performance. Yet, psychological research consistently shows that moments of shared vulnerability actually deepen social bonding and audience empathy. When celebrities drop their impenetrable facades and laugh at their own human frailties, it breaks down the psychological barrier between the star and the viewer. We no longer see an untouchable icon on a pedestal. We see a reflection of our own shared anxieties, making the comedic release infinitely more satisfying. But beyond the viral laughter and the endless loops of that unforgettable jump scare, the true emotional core of the story unfolded quietly in the background. Even while his own knees were shaking and his mind was racing with apprehension, Liu Yuning paused. Instead of retreating completely into his own anxiety, he turned to Naiwen with genuine empathy. With a calm, reassuring tone, he reminded his peer that there was absolutely no shame in stepping back, emphasizing that nobody needed to force themselves past their absolute limits just to prove a point to the cameras. This small, unprompted act of kindness revealed a profound emotional intelligence and deep respect for his colleagues. In an industry so often defined by relentless competition and the pressure to always look invincible, choosing compassion over ego takes a very rare kind of bravery. It demonstrates a maturity that monetary fame cannot buy. Ultimately, both Li Naiwen and Gui Jingfei made the courageous choice to step away from the ledge, acknowledging that true self-awareness means knowing when to protect your peace. Rather than facing criticism, they received an overwhelming wave of praise from fans and mental health advocates alike. Society often pushes the narrative that courage means blindly pushing through every single fear, no matter the psychological cost. However, true wisdom often lies in honoring our internal boundaries and accepting our human limits with grace. The overwhelming public support proved that audiences are evolving. They no longer demand manufactured perfection from their idols. Instead, they celebrate authenticity, emotional honesty, and mutual support. This unforgettable episode of Fresh Earth leaves us with a heartwarming reminder about the beauty of unscripted reality television. When celebrities stop trying to play a role and simply allow themselves to feel, laugh, and comfort one another, they create moments that resonate deeply across cultures and languages. It teaches us that facing our fears does not always mean conquering the physical obstacle. Sometimes, it means having the courage to laugh at our own flaws, protect our well-being, and stand firmly by the side of a friend in need. As we look forward to what these incredible artists will do next, one thing remains certain. Whether they are keeping both feet safely on solid ground or pushing their boundaries in the skies of New Zealand, their journeys continue to inspire, entertain, and bring people together from all corners of the globe. Thank you so much for watching today's story on Update X24H. If you enjoyed this journey into the heartwarming and hilarious world of Asian entertainment, please hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest updates. We truly appreciate your support, and we will see you in the next video.